Welcome to Intro to Step 2, Greater Power. Get out of yourself and find hope. In early recovery, there are skills to learn to ease your maintenance of sobriety, to take you from where you have been, to help you achieve your goals, to take you into your future. Today, during this moving meditation, we will explore Step 2 as we chronicle the steps as a pathway for recovery. Step 2. Came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. First, we will enter into open awareness through this moving meditation. Look across the stillness of this snow and frozen lake. Let us start as we always do, to enter into awareness and presence by syncing our breathing with our slow movement, keeping our eyes open, focusing on our slow movement visually as grounding, and this allows us to gain control over our breath. You may move in place during the session, slowly moving the feet, the shoulders, or maybe moving just the index fingers to gain rhythmic movement. We are moving away from our past. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, continue your slow movement. Then take another deep breath in, and slowly continue forward. This rhythmic movement with the breathing centers the mind. We have crossed the bridge for the mind-body connection. The first step showed us where we were. Step 2 is on the roadmap of where we want to go. It's our destination. It is a step of hope. We look towards the step and acknowledge that we can get better. This realization, the waking up to that maybe there is somewhere to go, I see that my addiction is bigger than me. I see that my feelings can get the better of me and lead me in unhealthy ways. So the power to stop using is not within me. The power must be outside of me. Waking up to the idea that there is some outside, other power, a power that is greater than me, this is a logical sequence of thought. So does someone know a way? Can we meet some wisdom that points a direction? So maybe this power is an entity, maybe the universe, maybe God, maybe Mother Nature. Maybe the power is the program itself. At meetings, look around at the people that have gotten well. Maybe the collective insight of more than one person would be a power greater than me. As we breathe in the cool air, we feel a moment of peace and silence. This peace and silence is outside of us and inside of us. Breathing this frigid air in and warm air out, uniting us with our universe. As we watch the daylight peep into the woods, we can also hear the peeping of birds. We take a deep breath and feel the breath of the cold wind on our face and see it even brush the snow. This further convinces me that I am not all-powerful. This can be a humbling insight. As I allow and believe the presence of a power greater than myself, I may lead myself on a journey of spirituality. Let us use the words faith and God carefully. We understand that there can be a conflicted relationship with these words. So, how do we start on our spiritual path? Sometimes contact with suffering initiates the search. Looking for a doorway out or different navigation, looking for a compass. Does anyone know how to live life in a different way? How do I transform this? This may not be intuitive. Hitting the wall over and over again, you become ready to try something new. This suffering then can motivate us to look, to ask questions. Allow this to happen. Open your heart. Feel the connectiveness and support coming from outside of you. This fills up your lungs with every breath and surrounds the space around your heart. Feel the immenseness of the universe. Feel that power that wants to heal you. So what does restore mean? This means that there was once a version of you before you developed addiction, and that version is still there. The original, authentic you is underneath that wear and tear. It's waiting to shine and grow. With the addicted brain, you kept doing the same thing over and over, thinking you would get a different result. The addiction is the cause of the insanity. Well, the former version of yourself without the insanity is still there. It wants to be restored. This is a hopeful thought. Maybe I could step out in trust with the belief that I could be restored. This trust is confidence, maybe faith. This belief is the willingness to try. As you attend meetings, you will meet others that have gotten well. Yes, restored to sanity. Maybe you will find that people need each other, and this is, yes, a greater power. These are the questions you start to ask as you explore step 2. But cultivating your connection to something larger than yourself, whether you consider this to be God or not, basically occurs because the power is not within you. The mind, with time and willingness to accept what you hear, the mind will come to believe that it can get well. You will not be just restored. You will be transformed. Breathe in, saying, I send myself love. Breathe out, feeling the warmth of that love. Spirituality, in recognizing a power higher than ourselves, overcomes that question of where do I belong? And why am I here? Oneness with the power outside of you creates the sense of belonging and verifies you are exactly where you are supposed to be. As your sense of well-being increases, this increases the faith and verifies the wisdom of the step work. This motivates us to trust in our own capacity to change and learn. There is a shifting when we understand things in a different way. This furthers faith and trust. So start walking. Path may seem long, but one step at a time. And remember, you are not alone. You can make a lot of distance. The entirety of a journey is deepening of trust and trust in the wisdom, and the wisdom gets stronger. When action wants to come from wisdom, generosity, compassion, and love, that becomes more trustable. As we get ready to part, take a deep breath in and feel your connection to something larger than yourself. With every breath, you are cultivating growth and moving forward. You cannot remain the same as you move forward. With every breath out, the previous moment is gone. We let go of the old person we were. With every breath in, we have a new moment, and we welcome the person that is restored and the new future that we have. Enjoy your sobriety.